Thank you very much, Madam Chair, ladies and gentlemen. The subject we are discussing today is very important, and no doubt there is a great need and expansion of efforts by the international community in the fight against COVID-19. We are gravely concerned that the further impact of the crisis will reverse hard-won development achievements in many countries and impede progress towards achieving the sustainable development goals. Azerbaijan is the chair of the non-aligned movement with a view to contributing to the global efforts in addressing the impact of the pandemic, organized the online summit of the non-aligned movement contact group in response to COVID-19 in May 2020. During the summit, Mr. Ilham Aliyev, President of Azerbaijan, on behalf of the non-aligned movement, suggested convening the special meeting of the United Nations General Assembly in response to COVID-19 pandemic at the level of the heads of states and governments. The initiative was supported by more than 150 UN member states, and that session took place in December 2020 in New York. Our country has publicly criticized the fact that some countries stock up far more vaccines than their actual needs. With a view to addressing this problem, Azerbaijan, on behalf of the non-aligned movement, initiated a resolution in the United Nations Human Rights Council on having equitable, universal access to vaccines for all countries, which was unanimously approved this March. Moreover, we use every occasion to urge countries, including international donor organizations, to provide assistance to the countries which need it in tackling the pandemic. I'd like to mention that Azerbaijan has provided humanitarian and financial assistance to more than 30 countries. It's well known that COVID impacted global supply chain, promoting connectivity through transport and trade facilitation, including by using digital technologies. Development of multimodal transport corridors will help states in their post-COVID recovery efforts. Azerbaijan's trans-regional transportation project will contribute to this goal. I wish to point out that Azerbaijan has put forward a number of proposals on actions regarding the pandemic recovery. One of them is the initiative to hold a high-level meeting of the non-aligned movement member states to formulate its position concerning the recovery phase. Azerbaijan also considers it reasonable for the non-aligned movement to advocate for establishing a United Nations high-level panel on global recovery, which could produce recommendations on global measures to have the world recover better and faster from the pandemic. Thank you very much for your attention.